Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Wen. I am a co-founder of Evergreener.
And I'm Eric, also co-founder of Evergreener.
Today, we are coming back to share with you guys about Evergreener and Goal Calendar, why and how we accomplish goals in our life, and how could you take some inspiration and also achieve all the incredible success that you want in your life. So, Eric, tell us, what are the examples you can think of in your life that you achieved the goal by writing it down, by really accomplishing that?
So one of the examples that I can remember very vividly that implements this method, but I didn't really know that it was a method when doing this, this would have been in 2015. I was about to take my professional engineering exam. And if you don't know, it's an exam that you take after you've been working in the field for about 4 years. And then it's an 8-hour exam. It's one day. It's pretty grueling. There's a lot of questions.
Do you take a bathroom break?
There is a process to take bathroom breaks.
There's a bathroom break, guys. We're good.
But they're very monitored about cheating and stuff like that. So you gotta really know your shit. And so there's a ton of material that can be on the test. You don't really know what it's going to be ahead of time. You just kind of know that, okay, it's going to be in your engineering field, which mine is electrical. And so you have to devise a method to figure out how you're going to study for this. And I had done some research in terms of like what kinds of materials I should get ahead of time in terms of textbooks and practice exams and practice problems and study guides and stuff like that. And so I ended up, gathering hundreds of pages of study material, right? And so how do you tackle that? And what I did was I figured out, okay, as we're getting to I think it was a couple months before the exam, I figured out, okay, here's how many days I have until the exam. Here's what my work schedule is like, okay? Here's all the material that I have. And it's kind of just like basic math, okay? If I want to cover all of this stuff that I have to plan out exactly what I'm going to do today and tomorrow and next weekend and next week, right? And sometimes it changes. I can do more on the weekends than I can during the week because I was working, right? So what I did is I came up with a calendar for myself that basically said, okay, I'm going to study these chapters. And then on the Saturday, I'm going to take, practice exam number 1 or whatever. And then Sunday, I'm going to do practice problems 1 through 20 or whatever. And you just kind of build this plan, right? There's nothing really extremely hard about one day or the next. In fact, it's broken out so that, you can only, really can probably only study a couple hours a day before you get burnt out. And all I did was work the plan. I didn't have to get motivated. I didn't have to come up with some grand system and meet a bunch of people. I just every day I just kind of worked it little by little, right? And then when I went to take the exam, I felt super, super prepared. I think I was like in a group of 400 or 500 people. I was like the second one done. I was super confident about it getting out of there, and then I passed the first time, which it only has, I think, about a 50% pass rate for first time examinees. So, it was not that I was like just super smart or that I was just super talented. It was just that I had worked a plan, right? I had put together a plan from the beginning. Yeah. I worked it all the way to the end and got the result that I wanted. And looking back on it, that's really kind of one of the first examples I can think of that really implemented this kind of method where you break things down, you plan them out, you just do that little tiny bit every day, and after the end of it, you accomplished quite a bit.
It's amazing. I love that you just walked through such a beautiful example about really to sum up. Number 1, you should know what's your goal in life, what do you want to accomplish. Maybe it is New Year resolution because, hey, it's New Year. Maybe you want to be more healthy, you want to be more focused, maybe you want to be more intentional about what money you're saving or spending. It's whatever goal that you have in your mind. First of all, clear your goal. And secondly, like I mentioned, right, break it down. Is it means I'm going to start working out 4 times a week? Is it means I'm going to start meditating maybe at least twice a week, right? Whatever that means for you, break it down and plan. And like I mentioned, none of us are just super smart and super perfect the way we are. You show up, you do the work, you break it down, you say, okay, Tuesday, I'm gonna meditate. You go to the damn room, you close your eyes, there you are, right? As you go by the day, the week, the month, you show up, do the work, and that's how the result will show up. And like Eric mentioned, right, he did the work, and that's how he accomplished that specific example about an exam. But for you, could be anything you want to achieve in your life. So I'll challenge you, now is November, time to think about your New Year resolution. What do you want to be next year, right? Now is a fresh new start, 2021. You can be whatever you want to be. You can accomplish anything you want, whether it's, maybe training a marathon, maybe it's starting a side hustle, maybe it's a better fulfilled, balanced life. Think about what that means for you, break it down, and we cannot wait to see the incredible, a better version of you, 2021. Start today. Bye, guys.